Hey traders, hope you all having an awesome day. Just one more day to go for the next year, for the new year, and I hope you all had an amazing year, and I wish you happy new year in advance. So, a weekend's update here for commodity market, but I'm not going to make a very long video as I normally do because I've already uploaded a video of how to trade news with technical factors, which I normally upload with my weekend's video, but I've uploaded that separately so that if you want to come back and take a look at that video, it's always there for you. You don't have to find that video. So video is there. If you want to watch it, you're going to get tons of knowledge of how to trade big news events in combination of technicals. So not much happened last week as the market was really slow and closed, and we did not get much opportunities except this pair, which is GBP AUD, that pushed up nicely from the zone, and with an entry condition with a double bottom pattern from this area of value, we had a nice push up, 112 pips take profit hit. So that's all I had this week, and one trade I took for natural gas right here. There was one ATR target has been hit, which I'm going to talk about in a very short while. And also I'll be uploading a video tomorrow or day after tomorrow where I'm going to show you the results of trade alerts I've sent to the members and all those trades I've taken as well. I'm going to show that, and I'm going to show you how nicely and how profitable we were throughout last year. I'm also going to show you the drawdown period we had. We had a month where we had a streak of losing trades, but how we came out of that drawdown and how we came out as profitable at the end of the year. That's all I'm going to add in the video where I'm going to show all that to you. So starting our analysis with natural gas, gold, silver, and crude oil. So what do we have right here on natural gas? So let me show you what I've said in my last video so that you can understand conditions and entries. All I'm looking at a pullback entry. If you have a red, small red, and a bigger green candle that close above 50 EMA, that is very important. Small red and a bigger green candle that close above 50 EMA. In that case, I will have my pullback entry, and I will just go for a little scalp, and I will use one ATR for my target, which is 5 points at this time. The price made a new high from the previous high, and as you can see that we had a big pullback followed by bullish engulfing pattern, and that happens above the trend line, happened above the 50 EMA and 20 EMA. Both looking at that, we have a chance that now price will push higher and we can go 1 to 2 ATR for the target. Nice one. So as you can see, the price has bounced up from this bullish engulfing pattern, and the price was here, the entry was here for me, and at this point, we had a take profit hit one right here, which is 1 ATR. If you hover over this candle, the ATR is coming up as 5. And as you can see, the 5 ATR target has been hit. That was my target number 1. And the target number 2 was a bit higher, which is right here. I'm still expecting a price to push higher. Now, price is still intact with an uptrend. And as you can see, it is pushing nicely in a trend. And now we can expect a possible pullback and then a possible push higher. So not taking any sell trades as long as we are intact with this uptrend. We might get a push down and another bullish engulfer here, and if we have that, we have another buy signal and price will likely push higher. So keep an eye here. We are still not bearish. Bearish trades will be only if the price pushes lower, breaks below this trend line right here, and then with a retest I go for short trade followed by bearish engulfing pattern if I get that. So keep looking for your buy opportunities. I'm still expecting a price to head high, and for the next trades, once we have a condition which can be a bullish engulfing pattern, if we have that, we are good to go long. As you can see, the price has just made another high and we can start to look for another bullish engulfer. If you're already in the trade, which is right here, that's totally fine, but if you have exit your trade with the first target, that is also fine. That's totally up to you how you want to manage your trades. So keep an eye here. These are the conditions I'll be looking at. I'm still expecting a price to bounce higher to the next level of resistance, which I'm going to mention in my upcoming videos once I draw the zones. And once the zone is completely broken, the price will turn completely bullish in an uptrend, and I'll start to look for aggressive entries as well, pullback entries as well, to go long only. A zone again, if in case you missed it, the zone, it is right here, which is 2.419 goes to 2.493. A zone, once it is broken, I will start to look for aggressive entry for the retest for my buy trades. For now, keep looking for pullback entries above 50 EMA only, and we already have a head and shoulder pattern triggered right here. I'm expecting a price to head higher with this bullish engulfer as well. Right here, if you are trading on this platform, keep looking for your condition. As you can see, the price has made a new high. If we have a bullish engulfing pattern right here, we are still good to go long. Right here, if you see, that is also a bullish engulfing pattern. But looking at this week and this week, that looks like an equal high. That is why that can be a weak entry, but that is a valid bullish engulfing candle. I want to see a next candle as a bullish engulfer on this platform. If we have that, we have a good buy signal and price will likely push higher. Ideally, I want to see a new high, then a pullback, followed by bullish engulfing pattern. Keep an eye here. We can get a possible hit of the trend line and a possible push higher, something like this, a bullish candle, right here, a bullish candle. So we can get a similar pattern here. If we have that, we have a likely chance the price will push higher. If broken above the zone, in that case, I'll start to look for my aggressive entry. Bullish zone is right here, 2.492 goes to 2.605, from where we're going to enter our aggressive entries. That can be a break above, pullback, followed by bullish candles. So keep an eye here. The neckline is still not broken, which is right here. Once that is broken and closed, in that case, we also have a good chance that price will keep on pushing out. So only looking for bullish trades, not looking for bearish trades, as long as we are above this trend line. Here on EMX, exactly the same. Look for the conditions, and the zone is right here in the number in blue. Keep an eye at this zone and keep an eye for the bullish candle at this trend line. Next one, we have gold. Gold is now in a very big level and a very interesting level, and we have some interesting situation here at gold. So at this point, we are also getting a possible head and shoulder pattern bearish. Now, if you ask me that if that is a valid bullish signal, yes, it is a valid bullish signal. So looking at that, please listen to me very carefully here. What I'm expecting one ATR push higher from here, which is $8. So from here, the $8 can be something like this till 2071. If you have, let's say, entered here, in that case, the $8 push up will be 2074. So wherever you enter, I'm expecting a price to push up to $8. So now we have a left shoulder, we have a head, but we still do not have a right shoulder, which we are waiting, and that is a highly likely possibility that we can get a right shoulder. Now for that, the rule is I want to see a price to come back and hit this zone right here, a termination zone, which is right to the number in blue on Oanda. Only then I'll start to look for another bounce to this termination zone, and then I'll start to look for a bearish candle, a rejection, which is 382 candle, a pin bars or inverted hammer candle. Once we have that in this rejection box, I'm going to go short if we have a signal here. If there is no signal here, we can still get a double top pattern here. Now again, so that you won't get confused, for now I'm expecting a little bounce and then a push down. That won't be a right shoulder. The right shoulder can be only counted once the price hit the zone. Doesn't matter if it hit first and then pushes up. In that case, I'll start to look for my bearish trade from this zone. If it pushes up and then pushes down, then I want to see another push up and a possible signal here. In that case, we have a head and shoulder pattern completion, and I will look for my sell trade. Aggressive entry will be from this zone. Less aggressive entry will be after the break of this termination zone. Break and close will be an entry. Stop loss can be below. Take profit wherever you want to take it. So these are the conditions I'll be looking at for gold. Keep an eye here for the conditions with a little bounce. I'm expecting a possible pattern within this area of value. And the zone here, it is 2063.31 goes to 20.75.69, from where I'll be looking at my sell trades. Now the termination zone above is right here, the number in blue, and the termination zone below is right here, the number in blue. For less aggressive trader, the break will be an entry. For aggressive trader, once we have a hit of the zone above after the retest, in that case I'll start to look for my bearish engulfers, inverted hammers, 382 candles. So keep an eye here. I'm now expecting a little bounce from here, looking at this bullish engulfing pattern. If we have a push up equal to the head, in that case the head and shoulder pattern will become invalid. Next one, we have silver. So for silver, I'm not taking any trades. It's now broken below 50 and 20 EMA and also this flag pattern. Now at this point, I will only look for sell trades only once the price break below this low. If that happens, I'll start to look for my pullback entry bearish only. So not looking for buy trades at this point because we are below all the EMS. So buy trades will be only if you have a dramatic push up. Let's say we have a good push up here out of silver and above this high. In that case, I'll start to look for my pullback entry bullish only. So keep an eye. This is the condition I'll be looking at. Only looking for sell opportunities once we are completely broken below this low with a pullback bearish engulfing candle. So last one, we have crude oil. Has now broken below. If you remember in my last video, I've said that if the price breaks below this low. In that case, I'll start to look for the pullback entry, bearish, and it will create a little anchor right here. I will only go for sell trades once the price completely break below this previous low, this little anchor. If that happens, I'll start to look for my reversal bearish trades only. We have a retest of this anchor followed by bearish swing high, bearish engulfing pattern. That is a valid pullback entry as well, and also an aggressive entry looking at this little anchor. Now that can be a weak aggressive entry but a valid pullback entry. Why it's weak aggressive entry, that's a very long topic, but for my students, they know why it's a weak aggressive entry but should be valid as well. Now at this point, I'm expecting a price to push lower, and I'm only look for sell trades with a pullback followed by bearish engulfer. Exact patterns, I want to look something like this. After the price made a new low, that has happened with a pullback, bearish engulf, and keep on taking longs till the price gets to the zone below, which is 66.00, goes to 67.85, from where I will look for another buy trades with bullish engulfers or double bottom entry condition. So not looking for long trades at this point. Keep looking for sell trades once we have a condition, pullback, bearish engulfing pattern. So that's it for commodities, guys. Any questions, any confusions, you can always email me at support@thewaitofmoneymarkets.net. I'll get back to ASAP. Hope you trade green and have an awesome long weekend. See you guys in the next one. Take care.